Hi, this is Jeremiah Cook from jeremiahraycook.com. I just wanted to check in. It is day number 16 of building my multi-million dollar web business, and I'm here to report to you, as I do every day, the actions that I took today to accomplish just that goal. Today, as I'm sure that you've seen, or maybe you're just now joining me and you haven't seen, this is what I've been working on. These are my three elements right now that I'm currently working on to make sure that I achieve success and that I expand my passive revenue from online. One, I'm going through ASM, or the Amazing Selling Machine, and it is a course that gives me the tools that I need to have a thriving Amazon physical product business. I'm also going through K Money Mastery, and that one is the resources and tools and training that I need to have a thriving Kindle book manufacturing, or not manufacturing, but publishing business. And I'm going through Morning Ritual Mastery right now, which, although it doesn't immediately give me money, it gives me um, it gives me the kind of the it enhances my ability to perform properly on every other aspect of my life, which indirectly equals more success for me. Excuse me while I adjust this camera here. Okay, so I did that today. In the ASM field of things, I actually decided to go back and I'm going to redo one of the processes that I was going through, uh, because I did not do as good of a job as I could have done with it, and I want to make sure that I make the right moves because honestly, these steps and having things manufactured and all of that are actually pretty expensive investments, and I want to make sure that I'm making the right investments and that I've done as good of a job as I can possibly do as I move forward with this process. And so I'm doing that, and so my action step tomorrow is to actually go back to that step, and I'm going to dedicate a few hours to going through and choosing some more products that fit within a certain criteria. Um, and so I'm doing that. I want to have those products ordered by middle of next week, is the end of my goal. I would have liked to have had it done this week, but like I said, I want to make sure that I do the right thing. It's very important. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Sorry for that. I just wanted to make sure. I don't know if you can tell, but I've kind of moved my desk so that I can get another angle from things because I'm looking for a better kind of energy flow around here. And I think that I've actually found a pretty good setup right now. I need to adjust the lighting. I'm sure you can see like kind of shadows, and maybe hopefully you can see me as well as you did yesterday. I'm going to have some different lights coming in, and anyway, I'll be doing better there. But ASM, Amazing Selling Machine, that's where I am right now. Tomorrow I'm taking some serious action steps, and I want to get going with that ASAP. I'm going to get caught up, and I'm going to work extra hard to catch back up with the course as it moves along, because they actually open up the new module tomorrow. I'm definitely not up to that point, but I'm not going to rush things and make some critical errors because I want to keep up with everything else. So I'm going to do things to my own terms and make sure that I do things properly. Um, it's really important to do that in life, and so I'm definitely using that philosophy to make sure that I make the right decisions right now. Secondly, today I came up with 10 great niches for Kindle publishing that I'm going to be developing and working with as I go along the K-Money Mastery course, and I'll be refining those, and I'll be finding what's going to work great there. Like, I have my own ideas on what I could do, but I've decided that I'm going to go along with Stefan's his course that he's laid out, because this guy, honestly, he's done it already, and no, like, I have a lot of self-confidence. I have a lot of faith in myself that I can achieve anything. And it's easy for me to get wrapped up in that, and like, I'm just like, well, I don't need these classes, I don't need blah, 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 but I need to swallow my pride and realize that there are people out there that have already done these things. And if I'm if I care about success, if I care about success more than I care about pride, more than I care about, what people might think, or, that I only have myself to thank, or whatever, like, all of that stuff is like, that's fast food garbage thoughts. I can learn a lot, and I realize that from people who have already done things. And so going through this K-Money Mastery course is going to give me a huge jump start into Kindle publishing. I mean, I've published some books, but I know that there is so much that I don't know. And it's important, and I suggest to you to implement that in different topics in your life that you think are important. Like, even, like, say you have some kids, right? And somebody tries to give you some advice on kids, and you're like, no, I already know that. I have 2 kids. You shut off your mind to learning anything new. And not just with kids, but like I'm talking about with Kindle, anything. It's important to remember that we don't know everything, and that no one's perfect. So even when you're watching these courses, even when you're watching me, realize that I'm not a perfect person. There's a lot that, like, a year from now, I'm going to be so much further expanded than I am right now. I'm going to be much further developed, and to think that right now I know everything would be just the most huge folly. In the same sense, realize that there's probably a lot that you can learn from me. Or you can learn from me, or I can learn from people in courses, or you can learn from people in courses. There's a lot to learn, but no one is like a god, No one just has all the answers. All of the answers truly are within you. All the answers that you need are within you. All the answers that I need are within me. But we can use tools around us to learn. And the real tools, the real lessons, or the real knowledge that we need is the ability to have discernment within our own hearts on what is true and what is not true, what will benefit us and what will not benefit us. And if I'm saying something to you where you listen to it and you hear something that's like your gut tells you that I have something to share with you that can improve your life, then listen to that. And if not, then listen to that as well. Maybe just turn off the video. Definitely don't go to my YouTube channel, search Jeremiah Ray Cook, and subscribe. But my gut tells me that I have a lot that I can share. And that's why I make these videos every day. My gut also tells me that I have a lot to expand. And that's another reason for me to make these videos every day, is to give testimony to how much improvement and growth that an individual can go through in a short amount of time. I see all these people who have these great success stories, and you do see some improvement and you see some development along a certain period of time. But I haven't seen a chronological journal, and I think that it would be hugely beneficial for people, and that's why I'm doing this. Like I said yesterday, 3 subscribers on YouTube right now. It's fine, because one day I'm going to have so many subscribers on YouTube, and they'll be able to look back on these days and see that they can start where they are. You can start where you are, and you can make your life whatever you choose it to be. And all it takes is a little bit of self-confidence and a little bit of action, or a lot of action. Start moving. It doesn't matter, like, you think in your mind, or the limiting thoughts that I've had are like, I don't know where to start. Just start. Take action. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay, I want to make $1 million. Okay, you're like, well, where do I even start? I have this job. Blah, blah, blah. You're thinking. Stop thinking. Start moving. What do? Go for a walk. That's an action. You're like, well, how is that going to help me make more money? It doesn't matter. Stop thinking about things that aren't going to help you and just start moving. And you will be amazed just what you figure out. You go on that walk, you're going to have an idea. You have the idea, you act upon that idea, you do it, maybe it doesn't work. But you learn something and you have another idea, and then you go off on that idea and you start taking action, and you just keep taking action every single day. Every day. 7 days a week. Absolutely, 7 days a week. Never take a day off. That's what it takes. "95% of people never amount to anything in life, beyond maybe reproducing and having children that will never amount to anything in life." And that seems really insensitive for me to say, but the truth is that those 95% have every potential to improve the world in every single way. Everyone has unlimited potential to just be amazing and to give so much. And it honestly, it upsets me that people are selfish enough to just want to just crawl into their safe little bubbles and just think about, well, I want my retirement. Well, I want safety. Well, I want... You cowards! It's not about what you can take, it's about what you can give. And you have so much to give, and if all you're doing is thinking about what you can take, then you never reach that epitome of your potential for giving. And that's what life's about, and that's where you're going to find fulfillment. So number 3, my morning ritual mastery that I'm taking. I got up this morning and I went on a run, and I gazed at the ocean, and I did some coursework. I also worked on what I'm going to do tomorrow, and I've actually decided that I'm going to start implementing some yoga into my mornings. I've always really enjoyed yoga. If you've heard me speak about religion, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm huge on God. I'm definitely not huge on religion. At least standardized religion. I think that everybody has their own personal relationship with God. But yoga is kind of like a religious sort of thing. But the movements and the energy flow is real, and I can definitely appreciate that, and it's great for you. So it's give me something like I just enjoy the process of it. And so it gives me something compelling to do in the morning since all the homeless people are living on the beach, since it's summertime here in San Diego. And so my 4 a.m. going to the beach, doing kettlebell, and having my dog run around isn't as practical anymore. So I'm going to wake up immediately, do yoga, and do some pull-ups, do some push-ups, and then I'll take my dog on a walk, run, go look at the ocean because I live right next to the crest of a hill that I can actually gaze out and like I can see the ocean. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. I have a lot of development to do over this next week. This refinement of my morning ritual is going to develop significantly and substantially. I'm thinking that I'm going to leave some flexibility in it because I've tried to be really rigid in the past, and it's just not as practical, I think, with just my mentality. I'm a creative person, and I think that I need to really kind of foster that creativity early in the morning and prime that creativity so that I can be productive with it throughout the day. And so we'll see how that goes. Like I said, that like I just told you what I'm going to do in the morning. Maybe it'll work out great. Maybe I'll just do that every day for the rest of my life. I doubt it. I bet that it's going to improve. Oh yeah, I'm taking a ice cold shower. So I'm getting up. I am immediately doing yoga and priming my body. And while I'm doing yoga, I'm listening to affirmations and to work that into my body. And then I'm going to take an ice cold shower to cleanse my body and cleanse the lymphatic system, which is going to be great for me. And we'll see how that goes. Other than that, that's been pretty much the actions that I've taken today and what I'm intending on doing tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet, which I know there are millions of people that have not yet gone to my YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. So if you're one of those millions of people who haven't done that yet, you should go ahead and go to my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Jeremiah Ray Cook, or even just go to Google and search Jeremiah Ray Cook. I'll come up. Or primarily YouTube, simply because all of my videos go to YouTube. And then I put them on my website. So it's the quickest way to get them. If not YouTube, go to my website. If you're watching this on my website right now, make sure that you go down to the bottom if you haven't already. I know a lot of people have, but if you haven't already, go down to the bottom, leave your email address, and click subscribe now. And I'm going to be developing a lot of specific things for subscribers only, and things that are going to bring massive value into your life. And I have a lot of ideas. I'm in a kind of period of my life where I'm growing significantly, and I'm working just substantially on improving the integrity of myself and my mind and my body and my spirit. And as I improve myself, the quality of my content is going to inevitably get better. And so if you subscribe, I'm going to be creating more substantial content, and just not just more substantial content, but just more content in general. and I'm going to be sending out a ton of that content to my email list exclusively that you can't see anywhere else. And so make sure that you go down, subscribe, just enter your email and click subscribe now. And other than that, have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is when you watch this. I pray that you have received some value from it, or some entertainment value at the very least. I have a lot of ideas on videos that I'm going to make. I'm going to start making videos that don't just have to do with money, because money is not the most important thing in life. It's just the oil that keeps the gears turning. And so I would like to make some videos about the actual gears, because I think that those are actually the most important parts of life. So I think it's time for bed. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.